This is Norm the teacher again. I haven't done a video for a while, so it's time to do another video for you. Today's video I want to describe what a self-defender should look like and how a self-defender should be prepared to save your life or save the lives of others. For starters, I want to start with this baggy shirt that I have on here. I make these shirts. They're made out of Velcro, or I use Velcro instead of buttons so that I can easily rip open the shirt. And underneath, I look kind of like a SWAT team member, which is one reason I wear these baggy shirts. They look kind of ridiculous. It looks kind of like a dress, but I don't care. I have to cover my tactical look. So that's one thing, is to try. And I make these shirts. You can't buy them anywhere, so I make them. And I make them sleeveless and very baggy. And notice how it's so baggy in the armpit area that I can put my arm through it, have my arm underneath it, and now right now I'm holding a gun and you can't tell. Let's say I'm at a gas station and something really bad happens. Well, because these are made out of Velcro instead of buttons, I can rip open the shirt quickly and fire if attacked. Or if I want to, I can just leave it covert and point through the shirt and fire through the shirt. So that's one thing about a tactical setup, is you want to have some kind of a baggy shirt. Have it sleeveless and have it baggy here so that you can put your arm in here. And without unbuttoning the shirt. Okay, now, another reason I wear this shirt is just to cover all of this tactical look. Imagine me going into a department store looking like this. Set that aside. Okay, so a self-defender should have pepper spray with a quick release. Cock it, and you're ready to go. Okay. A body camera. The body camera won't save you from bullets and it won't save you from the bad guys, but it can save you in court. This is your witness that never lies. And so you have to be able to justify your self-defense actions when you do engage in some type of a shootout. So you should have a body camera. I have a leather vest over a ballistic vest. This is just a regular leather vest, and this is a ballistic vest, bulletproof, level 3A rated. This looks like a sheriff's badge, but it's not. Notice it's on my right chest. Law enforcement wears theirs on their left. This isn't part of a self-defender setup, but the reason I wear it, it has an 1896 silver dollar in the middle that my grandpa gave me decades ago, and I wear it in remembrance of him. But because it does look like an 1800s sheriff's badge, I wear it on the right side of my chest instead of the left. Also, another nice thing about this is that, let's say you're in a shootout in a department store, and the police come in. They don't know who the bad guys are. They don't know who the good guys are. If they see this, they may think I'm law enforcement and hesitate to shoot me. But I'm not suggesting that everybody wear a star like this. I just do it because in remembrance of my grandpa. Okay, the body camera itself, I've covered that. Now, underneath this ballistic vest, or part of this leather vest, I'm carrying two guns right now. I'm carrying a 9mm over here, hip carry, with a spare magazine for it in here. Okay. I'm carrying a 45 ACP in this pouch that's sewn to this leather vest. But the only thing I don't like about this setup is I have to pull with the left hand, switch to the right, because I'm right-handed. But that's, you can't have everything. I could put it over here and draw this way, but I didn't. I sewed it on to the right side. Someday I may change that. Okay, so, and with this 45 ACP, another spare magazine for it. Always put your spare magazines in a way so that when you pull it out to reload, the bullet is facing the correct direction. Don't have it where you have to take the time to flip the thing. Okay, now, as you can see, with all this tactical looking stuff, you don't want to go into a department store looking like this. It's going to put everybody on edge. And so then there's the ballistic vest itself. I have a camera that's attached to it. I had to sew on these tabs with a hand stitcher that you use to stitch leather. And then that clips on here like this. And then underneath the ballistic vest is basically just me. Okay? So this is what a self-defender should look like. And I'll leave this off right now. And oh, another thing. Footwear. Please, you self-defenders, please don't wear flip-flops. If you're going to carry a gun, carrying a gun and wearing flip-flops doesn't mix well together. Suppose you're in a very tense situation where you have to do a bunch of running around in an active shooter situation in a department store. You don't want to be running around in flip-flops and then have that flip-flop come off and then you trip because of it. And then you trip holding a gun that's cocked, ready to go, and maybe you drop the gun and it goes off. Maybe shoots you, maybe shoots an innocent bystander. Please don't wear flip-flops if you're going to carry a gun and be a self-defender. If you're going to be a self-defender, then look like one. But if you look like one, cover yourself with the oversized shirts. A little bit about these shirts. They're easy to make. I make them myself. And it's basically just a vest, an oversized vest. And you want to make it really big because you want to be able to have a baggie to cover everything because you're kind of bulky underneath with all this stuff on. And what I really like, I didn't originally design it this way with the intent of being able to do this. I just discovered one day, hey, I can put my arm in here and get to my gun. I can hold my gun and nobody knows I'm holding my gun, so I'm not brandishing. If I need to use my gun, I just rip it open. What's a can doing in here? I think I had that in there for target practice one day. Forgot to take it out. Okay, so you rip it open and you're ready to go. Or you don't rip it open and you can shoot right through your shirt. This is what I do at gas stations. At gas stations, I'm pumping with my left hand. I've got my gun in my right hand. If I'm attacked at a gas station, and gas stations are a transitional space that John Correa talks about in his Active Self-Protection channel, and I advise subscribing to Active Self-Protection, ASP. It's a very good channel. He presents some very good videos every day. He presents a couple of videos on self-defense situations, and they're actual crime situations. It's not Hollywood stuff. It's actual crimes. And you can learn a lot. So I'm giving John Correa here a plug. So anyway, you can leave this like this and just shoot through the shirt. In a close, just point and shoot. You know, at a gas station, a lot of times the perpetrators will come around the pump and they'll be right there in front of you. Just boom, pop them. If it's a deadly threat. If it's justified. Some homeless person comes around the pump and asks you for a quarter. No, you don't go shooting somebody like that. You shoot somebody that's pointing a gun at you or threatening you with a knife or a baseball bat or, you know, some other type of deadly force. So anyway, the shirt, I make these out of various prints so that I don't look tactical. Some of my prints have Daffy Duck and cartoon characters on it and all that. I buy this material at Walmart. Walmart had a special once where they had material for $1 a yard on clearance. I bought I bought about 100 yards. I bought almost $100 worth of material. I can't believe I still had that can in there. I've been carrying that thing around I don't know how long. Okay, so that is a little bit on what you should look like as a self-defender, and hopefully you'll become a self-defender, become armed. Society's getting to the point where we need to be because crime is just going up. And And so we have to effectively defend ourselves against it. So this is Norm the Teacher, and I shall see you in the next video.